When a police officer looks at their computer screen, can merely punch in a license plate, and they'll know without pulling that vehicle over that they're driving without insurance. Here we have Resolution 11-308 CD1 that passed the Honolulu City Council in January of 2012 unanimously. It urges the state of Hawaii's legislature to simply empower the state's insurance commissioner to allow for data sharing between insurance providers, the Department of Motor Vehicle Registration, and the police. So when the police decide to scan a license plate, they would know immediately if that vehicle was uninsured. What would you rather have? For a few $1,000s, overnight traffic relief by implementing a simple system for a few $1,000s to get 17% of those driving illegally off our roads, well over 100,000 motorists, versus $5.2 billion, of which at best will remove 40,000 vehicles from our thoroughfares. What would you rather have? $5.2 billion for rail that will remove only 40,000 vehicles from the roads, or for a few $1,000s remove 17%, well over 100,000 vehicles from the roads overnight, no construction headaches, no tax increases? What would you rather have?
And what's being proposed to get uninsured drivers off the roads, and what could hold up the idea? A West Oahu lawmaker wants to take a bite out of Oahu's traffic congestion by removing uninsured drivers from our roads. Andrew Pereira joins us with more.
Joe, City Councilman Tom Berg says computer software could easily identify drivers who don't belong on the road.
In order to prove auto insurance coverage, drivers are required to carry an insurance card. However, police are not notified if a policy is canceled. A resolution introduced by West Oahu Councilman Tom Berg urges the state legislature to create a computer system that allows police to more easily identify uninsured drivers. The resolution passed committee Tuesday morning.
When a police officer looks at their computer screen, can merely punch in a license plate, and they'll know without pulling that vehicle over that they're driving without insurance.
According to the Insurance Research Council, 11% of Hawaii motorists drive without insurance. With more than 720,000 vehicles registered on Oahu, removing half of all uninsured drivers would result in nearly 40,000 vehicles off our roadways.
When UH is not in session, traffic is much better. Well, the number of uninsured motorists is 2-3 times that level of amount. So you can imagine the relief we'll get.
West Oahu residents who do not plan on using the city's $5.3 billion rail system support Berg's idea.
By the statistics that I read, it'll take as much, if not more, than what the rail's going to take off the road.
However, a key lawmaker doesn't believe Berg's resolution will receive a hearing at the state capitol.
Do it as a pilot, and if it works, then we'll take a look at it. But at this point, I don't see it on the agenda for the state of Hawaii.
Berg's idea is not new. Similar bills introduced over the past decade failed to gain traction in the legislature. In 2003, the startup cost for an electronic auto insurance reporting system was estimated at $1.85 per policy every year over a 5-year period.
And I've written all 76 legislators. I've already sent the resolutions over and asked them if one of them will shepherd this through.
If no state lawmaker is willing to entertain Berg's resolution, Senator English says the city should try on its own.
The idea does have some merit, and if the city and county wants to do it, then by all means they can fund it out of their budget.
Now in Georgia, a computer system that began in 2003 reduced the number of uninsured drivers from 22% to just 2%. Andrew Pereira, KHON2 News, Hawaii's news leader.
What do you think? Should the state fund a program to help police identify uninsured drivers? Log on to our website, khon2.com, to express your opinion. And we'll have the results of this unscientific poll tonight on our 10 o'clock news.
Follow the money, folks. The Hawaii Insurers Council is made up of a group of insurance companies, and the Hawaii Insurers Council then is a lobbying front. They go door to door and make sure that the Transportation Committee chairs, of which they've given money to over and over, that they don't advance this cost-effective, efficient way of removing the uninsured motorists from our roads. For a few $1,000s of computer software, we could easily get instantaneous traffic relief without any tax increases or construction headaches. Folks driving illegally shouldn't be driving at all on our roads. And this is a solution that the Hawaii Insurers Council will not endorse. Let me tell you why. You see, motoring public pays for insurance based on risk. And if you eradicate and remove, lessen by degree, of the great substantiality of the uninsured motorist, effective enough that you can now say the motoring public no longer wants to pay for those extra premiums, the motoring public would say, look, I'm not going to give these insurance companies extra money for extra protection because, you know what, the chances of me getting that uninsured motorist running into them on the roads, or rather them running into me, is so slim of margin that I'm not going to pay for this anymore. And so the Hawaii Insurers Council stands to lose millions of dollars. See, the Hawaii Insurers Council, they're representing insurance companies that make money off the current conditions of the uninsured motorists on our roads. See, the people who drive legally on the roads want to be protected. They want to be protected from the uninsured motoring public. But if we get rid of those uninsured motorists, those premiums wouldn't be coming in to the insurance companies and they're going to lose money. So I'm just giving it to you straight up. Follow the money. The people running the show here in Hawaii are the Democrats, and the Hawaii Insurers Council, they make sure they give money to the right people. They've given money to past chair of the Transportation Committee for over a decade, Joe Suki, Representative Suki from Maui, also from Maui, currently chair of the Senate Transportation Committee at the state legislature, Kalani English. And those guys will not advance, will not pass, will not even entertain this idea of getting the uninsured motorist off of the roads. Why? Because they want to make sure traffic is so bad that people will be forced to take this rail. Stand up, wake up, folks. Time for that third party, whatever it may be, because both Democrats and Republicans are not fighting for you. Make that choice. Figure it out. Follow the money. Aloha.